See, I held on to my camera this time. Boy, that sucks you way back in your seat quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just finished doing the Model 3 test drive, and I said in the video I was going to try to do a Model S in the same day. So I went on the app, and they thanked me for test driving the Model 3, and I scheduled the Model S for an hour from now. So we're doing 2 test drives in one day, so I can go ahead and film twice in one day and get it over with, which is going to be fantastic. It's efficient. So I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat because I have an hour to kill, and then I'm going to go to the Tesla service center, the main hub in Kansas City, Missouri, which is almost Leawood because it's on state line. Anyway, who cares about geopolitics? That's not even what that is. That's fine. Geography, I don't know, whatever. Who cares? See you guys at the Tesla service center. All right, real quick, there's a Mercedes EV. Look how beautiful that thing is. Isn't that cool? Talk about expensive though, like stupidly expensive. They're like, that would be like the Model 3 version of that, of Mercedes-Benz, I guess. Maybe the S. I think it might be the 3. I think that's their entry-level EV, but still, it's like 90 or 100 grand starting. Like, brother, Tesla's way cheaper. So, yeah, they're very pretty, and that guy obviously had a matte black wrap on his, which looks phenomenal. So, all right, I gotta find food so I can then go to the Tesla service center, and for real, I'll see you guys there. Unless I find another cool car. Still can't believe I saw that Maybach and that Ferrari at the plaza. You'll see it in the Model 3 video if you haven't already watched that one. There it is. Yeah, I love that matte gray finish that they did. It's obviously, like I said, a wrap. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm a Mercedes-Benz fan. Man, that's nice. That I would love to test drive. I don't think I could, at least not by myself. I'm pretty sure test driving Mercedes-Benz, I'm pretty sure they have the salesman go with you, which sucks. And then I don't think you get an hour either. I think you only get like 10 minutes. So anyway, very nice vehicle. There it is, the Model S, also with a key card. So we're doing that again. It's like the high-end models, except for the Cybertruck, they give you a key card for some reason. But yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful ultra red. They also only gave me 30 minutes to drive it. I think they're catching on to me trying every model they have, which whatever, I don't care. These handles go in and out, which is nice. Here's the very premium interior. It's like a tannish white, I guess, with wood grain. Very nice. You get a screen there, obviously. And then there's that main infotainment screen. And this is the refresh model. So this is the 2025. I don't know what they call it. Maybe just call it 2025. I don't know. But let's open the frunk. I'll show you it. Touch that to open the door. No problem. Love the interior. Love that wood. That is so cool. There's the chrome logo, which I like a lot. Also an option for a plate in the front. There's the frunk. Very nice. Charger adapter. License plate frame. There's no plug. There's your windshield washer, fluid reservoir. I don't see a plug though. So I don't know if there is an option for a cooler on this or not. So I just showed you the front. Here's the back. Very nice. Panoramic roof. Very cool. Oh, how's the touchscreen? Pretty clean. Very nice. Not too different from the Model 3, just more premium basically. Here's the back. Lots of storage. This goes way up, so you can definitely get in and out of there no problem. So pretty cool. And then just hit the button to lower it. Very nice. All right, let's do a quick drive. Again, I don't have a lot of time, so kind of going through this quick. I'm getting the riveting experience because I think they're tired of me testing their cars. It is what it is. All right. Okay, we're in the Model S, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in drive. Okay, I'm in drive. However, I do want to navigate quickly. Let's see if it'll take me. Let's see if FSD works on this one, because I couldn't get it to work on the Model 3. Yep. Yeah. No problem. So I can use full self-driving in this car, no problem. But I couldn't in the Model 3 I tried earlier today. So that's funny. The last 3 Teslas have all been ultra red, which I'm fine with. It's a beautiful color. I just find that funny. There's a van parked in the street. It goes right around it, no problem. Here's the visors.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Lee Boulevard.
There's the camera right up there. Okay, so that's probably the camera that looks at my eyes to make sure I'm looking at the road.
Now turn right onto Lee Boulevard.
Yeah, they weren't rude to me, but they weren't as friendly as they were before. I think they caught on to what I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure they can see the history of all the cars I've tested. It is what it is. I don't blame them if that's indeed the case, or maybe they're just, because it's Friday and they're tired, I don't know. So, but they weren't rude. They're lovely people. So, I'm just a schmuck testing all the cars and then not going to buy. And maybe they've caught on to that, and maybe they haven't. It is what it is either way. I'm doing it for content, as you guys know. What is that? That's a fire station? You can tell you're in Leawood. That looks like a mansion. It's a beautiful fire station. What's that then? Is that the old fire station? I don't know. That fire station was massive. It looked like a mansion.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West 95th Street. Now turn left onto West 95th Street.
I'm going to miss riding in these cars. But you know what? When they release new models, whenever that is, I'll do test drives for those as well. And it'll be a while before that happens, so they'll probably forget who I am by then. Could have different people altogether, who knows? It knows to turn green, or to turn on green arrow, because the light was red for everybody else, but green for me. I just love that it knows that. So, and I've already shown you guys the screens on the X. It's exactly the same in the S. So, the S is the premium Model 3. The X is the premium Model Y. They're both very similar in their counterparts, with the X and the S being basically the same car, just different shape and, you know, more seats as an option. And I'm telling you guys, I see
feet, turn left onto Mission
Teslas
Road,
everywhere
right
in the city nowadays. It's probably the most sold car. I have to Google that, but I feel like Tesla is like the most sold car these days. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. I mean, they're everywhere in Kansas City. I mean, anytime you go anywhere, you're going to see one. It's as common as a Ford or a Chevy or a Nissan, you know? It's crazy. It's impressive is what it is. It's really impressive. So,
now turn left onto Mission Road.
oh, I see why I only got 30 minutes. It's not due to me at all. They haven't charged this car. That's crazy. I got 27%. That makes sense. Okay, so it's I don't think it has to do with me at all. It's because there's 27% left in the battery. They don't want to strand me. All right, good customer service, Tesla. I could have sworn it was me. It's not me. But they said other people have been driving this Model S all day is what they were saying. I had to wait in the showroom for like 25 minutes because somebody else had this Model S. when I pulled up, there was none to try out. So that explains the 30-minute test drive, and that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, that's enough, because I've done so many videos on the whole lineup. I have now driven the whole lineup. Is there anybody else you know that's driven every model from Tesla? Because if not, it's me. I'm the first that you know of somebody who's done that. I have driven the 3, the S, the Y, the X, and the Cybertruck. I have not driven the Roadster because it's not out. It's a delay, like huge delay with the Roadster. So, but you best believe when it gets released, I'm test driving it. Absolutely test driving it. So, yeah, I love the interior of this so much. So if I were to buy it today and money wasn't an option or an issue at all, like if I was filthy rich, and I could order today, what would I order? Because I'm thinking about that. I love the Cybertruck, and keep in mind, if money's not an issue, then I'd probably just buy one of each. I'm not gonna lie. However, I can only pick one, so that's the rules. Money's not an option or an issue, but you can only pick one. So what would it be? The Cybertruck, the X, the S, the Y, or the 3? 3's out. I love the 3. That's going to be likely the one I end up buying in real life. Not hypothetically, but it's out because money's not an issue, right? So I do love the Y. I love the Y a lot. But why would I buy the Y when I can buy the X? Because, again, money's not an issue. So the Y's out. The S is nice. I really like the S. But I like the X. But I like the truck. So it's like you kind of narrowing it down. Would I prefer the S over the X? Or would I prefer the X over the S? I love the interior of the S. I love that it's a sedan. I'm a huge fan of sedans. And the X is an SUV. And that's my hang up, because I love SUVs, but I love sedans probably the most out of any car. I've always been a sedan guy. If I had to pick the S or the X sedan, and I think it's because of the doors, and I like that flex, I would probably pick the X over the S. So now it comes down to the Cybertruck or the X. The Cybertruck is so wild looking. The X has the gull wing doors, or falcon doors, whatever they call them. Gull wing is like a Lamborghini term for the Lamborghini, I think Countach back in the day. So that's why I keep saying gull wing. I really like the Cybertruck. But I really like the X. The thing is, though, the gull wing doors are so cool, but it wouldn't be nearly as, like, when people see the Cybertruck, they see the Cybertruck. When people see the Model X, half of them, sometimes me, think it's a Model Y. Because they look pretty similar, But I love the gull wing doors, like I've said. And it's so premium. But the Cybertruck is so cool to me. Alright, if I had to pick one, I'd pick the Cybertruck over the X. And it's barely, because I love, the doors are why I love the X so much. And it's such a big, beautiful, comfortable SUV. It really is. Yeah. I think that's my decision. Okay, so I have 8 minutes left until I have to be back at the Tesla service center. Alright, real quick, guys. We're gonna punch it. Just once, okay? See, I held on to my camera this time. Boy, that sucks you way back in your seat quickly. Oh my goodness. Man, these batteries on wheels, man, they don't play. They do not play. So, all right, obviously this is a shorter video than probably all of them, just because I didn't have a lot of time. Again, at 26% battery life. I don't know if you can see that or not on the dash down there. But it is what it is. What a fun car. They've all been fun. But with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I'm going to have the car self-drive. It's actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm in traffic. I can't do that. So, it'd be cool if I could, but that's okay. I'm already in traffic. I'll just drive it back myself. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. More to come. Stay tuned. Rivian's been bugging me to test their SUV, but I kind of don't want to because I kind of don't care. But I might. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. More to come. Talk to you all later. Peace.